me on the refrigerator repairman. I get to your door, I say, so you got a problem with your refrigerator? You say, yeah, it's right here. Why would you go telling me about what's wrong with the dryer and the damn TV and your water bed too? I didn't come here for that. And he didn't ask her about all the problems with the world. He asked her, do you think the white man... See, the brainwashing has taught them to not ever address the true problem. And the true problem is how they think. So, you know, she don't want to be honest and say, yeah, I believe the white man is fucked up. Because she knows in her mind that he is. Because that's how conscious she is. But she's been programmed that she's supposed to be available for him. So her psychic mind is saying to her, I know he's a problem. But addressing the fact that I know he's a problem can stop me from getting the nice clothes that I like to wear and these big ass earrings and this nice bracelet. You see, because I need a job and I need money, and that motherfucker is the one that's got all the money. It goes back to that diaper with the shit in it, with $100 bill in it, and the clean diaper that ain't never being tarnished, that ain't got no money in it at all, but the dirty diaper with the shit and $100 bill in it becomes more valuable than the clean diaper because of the money that's in it. So that's what we dealing with. She wants to fuck around with the dirty diaper because it's got all the money. You understand?
Oh, you don't think so? So you don't see the white man as our enemy? But you don't see the white man as your enemy today, sister? Do you see the white man as our #1 enemy today? Be honest, be real. You don't see the white man? Okay, but you...
Okay, here's the deal. He put drugs in the community. He came here and murdered all the people that was here, brought people here that wasn't here, built all these houses, cut down all the trees, built all these prisons, put all the sublime brainwash bullshit, start all the wars, give us birth control so we'd kill each other, polluted our neighborhoods with drugs, overprices on every damn thing, give us bad food to eat, bad school system, and a bad religion where we have to worship him as God. And she doesn't see a problem with him. But she'll go home and smack the shit out of her little son, though. I bet you that.
Don't see him as an enemy.
Not at all.
All right, the question is, do you see the white man an enemy to our people? The white man. Is he a #1 enemy to the black youth in the community? Like you know, the white people that you see.
No, they're not a threat to me.
So you don't think the white man is a threat to our people?
To me, not.
What if you were to see a white boy and Brother Sutek over here make the white man bow down for what his ancestors have done? Would you think he's being racist towards that individual?
Yeah.
So he's being racist towards that white man?
To that person, yeah.
You gotta see the level of fear in these black people's faces. I don't want to call them Negroes' faces.
Right.
When we ask them a question about the white man, and then even know white people around, and they're afraid to talk about it.
So you saying that this shit is so deeply and programmed, embedded in their psyche?
It's that Willie Lynch. Y'all want to talk about Willie Lynch? Willie Lynch is real. You understand what I'm saying? And it's evident right now. We're trying to stop our black sisters and ask them a question. And they refuse to even look at us, look our way. You understand? Or even acknowledge us with
now, of course,
very disrespectful. We coming off very respectful.
Now, of course, to answer the Negroes out there, we are not saying all black women.
No, we're not saying.
But we gonna keep it real and say the 90s again, goddammit. We'll give a damn what you Negroes say out there. We out here every day. You Negroes is behind the room on the YouTube land, ain't doing nothing but talking bullshit. We out here every fucking day. And now we bring it to you to show and prove. Sister, can we ask you a question, sister?
Yes.
This is very important. Do you see the white man the #1 enemy to our people today? Is that possible?
They've been the #1 enemy forever.
Okay. All right. I need you. You look like an intelligent black one.
That's a good question. What was the question, family?
Oh, good question. They're going to take us down.
You see? If we was white boys with our family out here, these black women would stop. We see all the teeth. We ask them for their information. They give us all their information. And yet two black brothers approaching them very respectfully, you can't even get them to stop. And even say, no, I don't wish to partake. They just ignore you very disrespectfully.
Look, let me show you what he's talking about. Let me show you what he's talking about.
I need you. You look like an intelligent black one.
That's a good question. What was the question, family?
Oh, good question. They're going to take us down.
You see?
See, listen, that's the average attitude with them. So the battle that's going on out here mostly is black men fighting oppression by himself, because the white man knows that if he get the black lady to be on his team, then half the majority of our support is in her, because she's the one that that gives us all our existence. From her is where we get our existence from. So you got to understand the importance of the lady recognizing the inside picture of overall energy being manifested toward the return of us as one. We have to return to one, because if we doesn't return to one, we're not going to be one. And what I mean by that is one nation of people. As long as we're these different nations of people where the man and the women is separated, and you know that your true sustainment is your woman, and then she's giving sustainment to the man that's murdering you, talking about she can't see wrong in him, you shouldn't be able to see nothing good in her. That's really the truth.
We was white boys with our family out here. These black women would stop. We see all their teeth. We ask them for their information. They give us all their information. And yet two black brothers approach them very respectfully. You can't even get them to stop. And even say, no, I don't wish to partake. They just ignore you very disrespectfully.
And that's good, because believe it or not, brother, she did you a favor by keeping it pushing, because she would have just been a waste of time. Because if she would have answered the question, she would have been negative. Because you see, she showed you right off the top, I ain't got time for that. You know, you niggas is out here with y'all thing. I got my own thing. You see my big ass wig on, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. So yeah, let her do that. And I'm saying that because it's real. It's too many melanated women in this world who has got that all the women independent attitude, and they don't understand that makes themselves vulnerable. But they don't need to be vulnerable, because they don't mind letting the white man have his way with them. All he got to do is say, okay, take your clothes off, and it's a done deal. But everybody else got to jump through all kind of hoops. Boy, this brainwashing ain't no joke. I'm here to tell you.
So that's not really lit right there.
Now look at this shit.
This is what we talking about.
Little white
You
babies.
see?
Look, both of them got white babies. Let me show you. Look, see, working for the white man, raising his kids
Information,
like
they
it's
give us
always
all the
been.
information, and yet two black brothers approach them very respectfully. You can't even get them to stop. And even say, no, I don't wish to partake. They just ignore you very disrespectfully. So that's not really lit right there.
Now look, both babies white. So these two ladies right here, probably on welfare. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm gonna give you a Detroit scenario. Okay, they rob us and take everything from us so we can't do for self. After they done came here, stole the land, murdered everybody, they set up government systems that target us to make us be poor and broke, so we have to be servants to them. Can't have no houses to live in. They board all the houses up, don't give us jobs. So they put us in this condition where the only thing we can do is beg them, go to the welfare, beg them for a job. You know, you can't even walk down the alley without them coming in the alley. Why you in the alley? So it's harassment. It's a whole country that has harassed us and reduced us and conditioned our women to be nothing but mothers for their children. During slavery, these women would be suckling and they had their own babies because the white man make them get pregnant while his wife is pregnant. See, let me show you this motherfucker. He know they got melanin inside of them, and he know what that is. He know his little weak ass wife ain't gonna be producing the good melanin milk that these women were producing them. So let me show you how diabolical these bastards are. Now they don't walk around and talk about how no good we are and how beneath them we are and everything. But his wife gets pregnant, he immediately get one of these women pregnant. Okay? Or he's got so many of them running around that he's breeding them all the time. Well, they're always pregnant. Every time they drop a baby out, he getting them pregnant again. So that makes his slave count go up. This is the dirty ass people they are. Okay, she's sitting there with milk in her titties. His wife got milk in her titties, but she don't want to take the time out to suckle her baby. So where does her baby end up at? With this lady. Okay, so this lady takes her baby and drops it off to Big Mama. That's where the name Big Mama come from. Now Big Mama is the big black lady that works on the plantation that cares for all the black women children while they are working with the massa children. So this lady right here is pushing the stroller around, taking his child for a walk. Where's her child at while she's doing this? Somewhere with the babysitter. And the same thing with this lady. So I bet you if they are welfare recipients, which might not be the case, but white people are very, very privileged in this world. So they will give people welfare privilege and then tell them, well, you're going to have to work for your welfare privilege. And then send their asses way onto the rich white people neighborhood and have them. I seen this when I just left LA. There was a place in LA called Playa Vista. I used to work out there. The Spanish girls with their little fine asses, boy, it was so many of them. They would come to this white community. And when I first started working there, I thought, damn, there's a lot of rich Spanish people out here. It didn't dawn on me that those women were just out there babysitting. And then one day, it was two Spanish girls. I was talking to them. And I was, you know, just being nice and everything because I was security. And I looked in the strollers. I used to see them pushing strollers all the time, but they had these things over them. So you never see the baby. Well, one day I was talking to this girl, and I looked in the stroller, and there was a little white baby in there. And then another girl was with her, and I looked in that stroller, and there was a little white baby in there. It dawned on me. And so I was like, oh, these people don't live here. They here as servants and shit for the white people. And you know, it's disgusting that you want to just single out other non-white people and just make us become tools for you. And that's why the universe is here, to kill y'all asses. Because we should be having the privilege to care for our own children. And where is their mothers at? Why aren't they out walking their own damn children? It's a shame.
Now, see, this is what we're talking about.
And they should have avoided you because they know for a fact that you're going to say to them, well, where are your children at while you out here caring to these white people children? And they probably locked up in juvenile. Well, they locked our little babies up so we could have time to push their babies around. And if I had milk in my titty, as much as they say we're dogs and degenerates and lowlifes, they used to let these black women suckle their children because they knew the truth was we had melanin and that she could produce better milk for the baby than our white woman could produce. And they knew that. They've always known our greatness with our connection with the sunlight. It's just that they took that knowledge away from them. They don't know that. See, they believe that God is white, so they really get all involved with this. You see, they went all out of their way to avoid Sarnetta because of their programming. That's why.
You see, they running right there. They running real bad. See that?
Because of their programming.
Do you see Europeans? Do you see European people?
Now look at these fine-ass black women we got running around this planet everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere, all over. If you go back East New York, Chicago, Detroit, you can find them everywhere. But you know what? Right here, they are hit. I mean, you know, it's really sad. You can't have a decent conversation with them because if you start trying to tell them about light ships and about freaking Asar and Aset, and you try to tell her that she is a goddess and that Jesus ain't really God, that all that is brainwashed stuff, and she need to go inside herself and find her true God essence. I done told many black girls that, and they look at me and get disgusted that I would suggest that they were goddesses and walk away with angry looks on their face for me trying to tell them some stupid shit like that. That was their attitudes.
People, the enemy of African people or black people?
Not necessarily. I think it's all on an individual basis.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course, you can see what now. How come you see 3 black women and they all walking white
Real
children?
bad. See that?
Tell me that. Why the last 3 women? They all. What is there a shortage of black women having their own babies? They all got to go off for some reason and walk the white people baby. Why aren't the white people walking their own freaking baby? There's 1, 2. There's 2 right there. Okay, 2 there. 2 black women with white babies there. Okay.
Do you see European people, the enemy of African people or black people?
Not necessarily. I think it's all on an individual basis.
Okay.
We see why you think that.
No wonder you feel that.
We know why she feel that way, because she has to suck the white man ass so she can have a job. That job that she has, pushing this little baby around, believe it or not, is very important to her. This is how they have reduced us. They have reduced us where we have to recognize them as being everything in our life because they've stolen everything.